What is the longest tracking tornado ever recorded? The Tri-State Tornado of 1925.
Having multiple ways to receive warnings during severe weather could save your life. And one local couple says their weather radio did just that.
We could have even died, I think.
Pulaski County residents Carolyn and Herman Dumas went to bed like any other night. But it wasn't long before their weather radio woke them up.
And the weather radio came on. And of course, we were annoyed. At least I was annoyed. I don't know about him.
I just thought, well, it's cheating me out of my sleep now. And lo and behold, it was God sent.
A few stronger storms may develop.
After multiple alerts and being unable to fall back asleep, the couple agreed to take turns keeping an eye on things.
There was this loud clap of thunder and this lightning flash that shut down the radio. It quit talking.
Herman says that's when an electrical burning smell began to fill their home.
The smell got stronger. And finally she called me and she said, something's light over there between the bookcase and the wall. And I went over and looked, and lo and behold, I saw flames burning between the bookcase and the wall.
Lightning had struck the antenna outside their home, which then knocked out their security system, several appliances, and caught an extension cord on fire.
By the time he gets there and touches the cord, it's on fire. It's on fire, literally on fire. And flames shooting out of it.
Carolyn and Herman say they were lucky to be awake and able to put out the fire.
If we had laid in bed and ignored that radio, that flame would have gotten so big before we realized the house was on fire, and we would have been trapped upstairs.
The couple hopes that their story will encourage more people to get a weather radio.
Especially for people who don't want their phones on and vibrating all night, should very much have a weather radio.
I wouldn't ignore it again anymore, that's for sure.
Spring and fall can be a time for turbulent weather, from roller coaster temperatures to snowfall and severe weather. One southern Illinois community found that out the hard way on Sunday, November 17th, 2013.
It looked like a large cloud moving quickly on the ground, but inside of that, there's a strong tornado with winds well over 100 miles per hour. This video taken by a tugboat as the tornado crossed the Ohio River. Rain-wrapped, the tornado itself was almost impossible to see.
And when it went from just a minor spit on the window to just total wipeout, just nothing but just gushing of water. And I, like I said, I couldn't see the hood of the car, the squad car. You know, I thought I got caught in the middle of it.
Metropolis Police Chief Harry Massey responded to Brookport after hearing the tornado was crossing the river. Others were right in the heart of it.
Oh, I know I was about 3-4 feet probably in the air. I know we were off the ground.
It was just like a war zone out there. I mean, for a half-mile stretch, everything's gone.
Survivors recounted the experience in the days after the EF3 tornado hit, with winds up to 145 miles per hour. 3 people were killed and many more were injured.
Some fractures to her back and head injuries. The way we understand, she was thrown about 200 feet from the trailer.
Local police, fire, and sheriff's deputies were some of the first on scene.
Once we got over the initial shock, you know, because, I mean, you just got to take a deep breath sometimes and suck it all in and look at the big picture. We started to get more organized in our chaos.
Support came in from all over. People combing through the debris for anything that was salvageable, to donations of food, water, and other essential items, filling the Baptist church in downtown Brookport, and helping dozens of families get back on their feet. It'll be 10 years since the tornado this November. To the untrained eye, you would never know the devastation that this area of Unionville Road experienced. Many of those homes have been rebuilt, but look closely, and you'll still find things like grain bins tossed into the woods, a constant reminder to the people who live in this area.
This map shows the number of tornadoes that have occurred in each county over the last 70 years. While some counties may have had more than others, every county has experienced at least 5, from the hills of the Ozarks and the Shawnee to the Delta region of the Missouri Boot Heel. Local terrain and topography have little impact on tornado tracks, which means we should all be ready, be prepared, and not scared. I'm Storm Track 3 Chief Meteorologist. Thanks for joining us.